began when the one-star dragon was defeated by Goku. After that final battle, Goku decided to leave together with the dragon. He wanted to prevent the Dragon Balls from being used again, so that negative energy wouldn't build up and create new dragons. He left with the intention of never returning to Earth, but Goku never imagined that fate would force him to come back. With his departure, a period of peace settled over the planet. Even with the rise of new powers, everyone continued their lives. Jobs, studies, family. But now they faced routine with a new responsibility. Goku wasn't there anymore. The protection of Earth belonged to them. That's why every training session, every drop of sweat, every transformation had a single purpose: to keep the planet safe until the day Goku somehow returned. The destroyer of Universe 7 awoke after a long period of sleep. As soon as he opened his eyes, he reviewed everything that had happened while he was resting. It didn't take long for him to discover that Frieza had been defeated by Goku, and that the Saiyan had evolved to the point of surpassing level 3, achieving Super Saiyan 4. The angel had already noticed where Goku had been taken. When he gathered the courage to speak, he warned in a low voice,
"Sir, based on the traces I found, Goku most likely ended up in the world of dragons and beasts."
Beerus turned his face and asked without concern,
"Is he still alive?"
Weiss raised his staff, trying to locate any sign. The faint lights reflected on his face.
"How is this possible?"
he murmured.
"I can't locate the Saiyan. Nothing responds."
Beerus gave a crooked smile, completely unconcerned.
So he was devoured. How foolish.
What really ignited his anger was realizing that most of Universe 7's problems came from the same place, Earth. A planet where survivors of the warrior race, the one he had once ordered Frieza to exterminate, continued living and worse, growing stronger. The angel approached and carefully explained what he had discovered.
"Sir, the universe was one step away from being contaminated by negative energy,"
he said seriously.
"The Earthlings used the Dragon Balls countless times, and that generated enough negative energy to create dangerous creatures. The one-star dragon was the most dangerous. If that had spread, the damage would have been terrible."
The destroyer slowly turned his face, his gaze becoming heavy.
"So that's what almost ruined everything. Earthlings and Saiyans using the Dragon Balls as if they were toys."
The angel nodded, whenever they thought it was necessary. The destroyer's irritation turned into a threat.
"And if Lord Zeno had noticed this mess,"
he said, his voice echoing like thunder,
"do you understand what would have happened? He could have destroyed our universe, and I would have been erased because of a handful of mortals."
He took a deep breath, but not to calm down. It was a sigh of decision.
"Enough.
His expression hardened.
These descendants of the warrior race and these insolent Earthlings cause far too many problems. I'm going to wipe them all out."
The angel watched in silence. The destroyer continued,
"They won't surrender. That might make things more interesting."
A crooked smile appeared.
"And from what I can see, those on Earth have been training a lot. Perhaps they'll offer some entertainment. After that, I'll find that Saiyan and destroy him. I don't care if his soul is trapped somewhere, or if he reincarnated."
Vegeta was at home, enjoying a quiet moment, when a terrible premonition hit him like a blow to the chest. A moment later, the god of destruction appeared before him. The memory came like a blade. That creature had humiliated his father when he was still just a child. The destroyer stared at Vegeta with absolute contempt.
"Prince, I came to finish what should have ended a long time ago. This planet and all its descendants only caused trouble. It was from here that the troublesome one-star dragon was born, and all the negative energy that almost ruined the universe."
Vegeta gritted his teeth as the destroyer went on.
"Your race has always been a nuisance. That's why, long ago, I ordered Frieza to destroy your planet. And now I'm going to finish the job."
Even so, the destroyer let out a cruel smile.
"Since you Saiyans like to fight, I'll make a deal. If I'm defeated, I'll leave Earth and spare this planet."
He tilted his head mockingly.
"A promise I probably won't keep. You're far too pathetic to bring me down."
Vegeta stepped forward, his voice steady.
"No matter what you say, I won't allow you to lay a hand on my family or my planet."
Bulla and Trunks ran to stand by their father's side. "We'll fight with you," said Trunks, fired up.
"We won't leave you alone, Dad,"
Bulla declared, her ki trembling. But Vegeta raised his hand and stopped them both.
"No, I'll go first."
His gaze was far too serious for any argument. They didn't protest. Vegeta raised his power to the limit and transformed into Super Saiyan 4. He shouted, Then he charged at the destroyer. The fight didn't last long. The destroyer crushed Vegeta as if he were squashing a child. When Vegeta fell, covered in blood and barely able to breathe, the destroyer raised his hand and spoke a single word.
Hakai.
The prince's body disintegrated completely. Not even his soul remained. The destroyer